Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Black Frank White, and you know my slogan. I'm doing it like I'm doing it when I'm doing it for TV. Salute to TV. Let's get it, man. All right, we here, man. Mock Draft 2.0 or Mock Draft 2. Let's get into it. Let's run it up. And for the record, this one will be shorter. It won't be longer, hopefully. I'm doing both. I'm doing the first round and the second round. I'm just going to breeze through it. I'm not really going to talk too much in terms of the picks. I'll just say who it is and why, and I'm going to keep it pushing. Keep the same energy. Alright, guys. We're here. It's about that time. Let's get to the draft. Alright, with the first pick in the draft, we have Utah Jazz Gaming. Comping boys. And they're taking best available player, which is Rhea. Evidently, I originally had Pete be balling, but as we all know, the best player, the most versatile player, and he's elite at 3 or 4. Next pick is Warriors Gaming. And let's see who they're going to take. Warriors, they're going to take Gradient. It just makes the most sense. He's the second best player in the draft. Also, they're going to need a lock for whatever they're doing, so they're moving tight to center, and Beast Move's going to play 2 guard. So it's the perfect fit for them. Next up, we have the Kings. Kings guard Gaming. I just believe, especially after the prospect profile they did on him, they're not going to pass up on a player whose marketability is through the roof. I have them taking Bear the Beast right here. Yes, BP's the best scoring PG, but the best overall PG is Bear the Beast. Next up, we have Pistons GT. Alright, this is going to be a little bit shocking. I know a lot of people had Dev Goss, but I believe they're going to take a big man. And the second best available big man here is Pete B. Ballin. This is where Pete falls to. He comes out at number 1 in my last draft, and he comes out to number 4 in this draft. Now, if you're wondering the pictures that you see on the screen, those are the pictures of the team owners, the actual owners of the franchises. Let us continue on. Mavs Gaming. Another shocker pick. I know a lot of people thought Mavs are going to take a center, and I don't think they will. I think they're going to take a point guard, and this is where this is Dirk's pick, where he said he feels like this is the best point guard in the draft. I think he's the third best PG, and he'll go right here, and that's Keena. Congratulations, Keena. Welcome to Mavs Gaming. Simple. The Mavs are looking for a secondary ball handler to go with Dimes. They're going to take someone that's elite because you got to be on at least Dimes' level to a certain degree, and Keena fits that mold. All right, next up we have Bucks Gaming. They also need a PG, so they're going to go with Freddie. Freddie! Like my man Wolf would say, Doza. I have Doza going to the Bucks simply because, like I said, this is the year of the secondary ball handler. They already have Game 6 Drake at the 2. Now they got their point guard. Let's continue. Next up is Grizz Gaming. This is a point guard heavy draft. They need scoring, but they need the best scoring point guard there is in the world. That is BP the God. I do think he falls from number 3 to number 7. Like I said, community has him going with the Kings. I have him locked in at the 7th pick to the Grizz. It gives them a secondary starter going after the African, and someone that can be coached up to help them through the times if they lose or win. Next up, Celtics Gaming. I have them taking, they need a lock. They need a lock. So, with that being said, I have them taking Breadwinner. It just goes perfect with their team. It gives them the same identity as Melis. Someone who's hungry to make stops and play good defense and is a team player. Breadwinner. On to the next. Magic Gaming. Who do I have Magic taking? They need a PG. They need a PG. I have them taking Vandy right here. Vandy is a Jonah player in terms of he'll fit Jonah's scheme and what he wants to do. Continue on. Next up, we have the Warriors. Now, Vandy's gone. Keena's gone, who they wanted. But since the next available PG on my list is Mr. Styles, 250K winner, the first 250K winner. I have Styles going to Warriors Gaming. It's still, you're getting, if anything, you're getting a more calm version of Keena in the sense of a more steady float person. He's an introvert. He's not going to scream at you, but he's going to play to his highest level. Next up, we have T-Wolves Gaming. Now, they were looking for a point guard, but since all the ones that they want are gone already. They can wait on it. So they're going to go with Shuttles is their pick. Simply because they need a shooting big man. Shuttles is the best shooting big man. Pick and pop with Wood, and you got Shuttles out there. It's a GG. Next up, we have Nets Gaming Crew. They need a point guard and a shooting guard. That's without question. I have Nets Gaming Crew taking the best shooting guard this whole year since the end of the season. And that would be Ball Like Seam. Simple. See, welcome back to the East Coast. Next up, we have the Hawks. Hawks need a leader. Not saying Shots is not the leader, but he's a quiet assassin leader. They need an out leader. They need someone that's going to be on the stage talking that talk and walking that walk. And that player is Dev Goss. Mighty Mouse. Dev Goss, welcome to Hawks Talent GC. Next up, we have Mavs. The Mavs now got their point guard for the future. Now they need their center for the future. And this is where they take no autographs. He's moved up the draft board a lot on a lot of people's mind. People have him going anywhere from 10 to 15. I have him going to the Mavs. They need a big man. They won't pass up on a big man at this point. All right, next up, we have the Raptors. Raptors, another team in need of a big man. Who do they take? Hey, they're not going to take a retained player. So they're going to take a player that they know could get the job done. It's considered top 3 by a lot of people in this draft, which is May. So shout out to May. Next up, we have Piston GT. They're back on the clock. They need defense right now. Defense, they're not going to be a high scoring team regardless of what they take. They need defense. Sherm is a great person that can play small forward D and also play point guard D, depending on where Sandy wants to play. I have Sherm going to the Pistons. Next up, we got Bucks. Bucks Gaming. Here they're going to just take the best available, which is Rondo. I think I have him at the wrong position on here. Forgive me, but Rondo will be going to the Bucks. I'm not new. I'm new to this system. So if you see a player out of position, you know that in terms of what it shows on the board, you know where I want. You know where they're supposed to play at for that team. But I have Rondo going to the Bucks to match with a point guard they'll probably get later in the draft. Who else we got left? Oh, we got the Cavs. Now this is a real easy thing for the Cavs. If they don't get Styles, everybody in the world know Morocco wants Mo. Pink Diamond Mo goes here. Shout out to Mo. Secondary ball handler, go with Larry because Larry's going to be playing PG. Put Sick at center. You're good to go. Next up on the list, we have the 76ers. Now, this is where the third retained player will come off the board, and that's Tucker Locks Up. If you've seen him on that Pure Rim, he's a dog. So salute to him. Shout out to Tucker Locks Up. He goes here. Next up, we have the Heat. Heat Check. Heat Check is always a hard team to draft for. But I always say if you can get close to what the Heat Check want just by player, you've done a good job in your draft. I think they're going to take a shooting guard here. One that can be a secondary ball handler at the very least. And that's going to be Splash Edition right here. Splash Edition. Welcome to Miami. Welcome to jet skis and beautiful women, man. Congratulations. All right, next up, we have Knicks Gaming, the champions. Everybody's saying that Ye Not is going to be on the lock. If Ye is going to a lock, they need a 2-guard. The best available 2-guard on the board after Splash Edition, if you talk about in terms of need, is Malik. Original Malik, welcome to the Knicks. All right, now we get into round 2. Give me 1 second, and I'll bring round 2 up for you. All right, here's the first round selections for the people who want to see the full recap. Jazz are taking Rhea. Warriors are taking Gradient. Kings Guard is taking the Bear the Beast. Pistons are taking Pete B. Ballin. The Mavs are taking Keena. The Bucks are taking Doza. Grizz are taking BP the God. Celtics are taking Breadwinner. Magic are taking Vandy. The Warriors are taking Styles. The T-Wolves are taking the first power forward off the board, which is be Shuttles. The Nets are taking Ball Like Seam. Hawks are taking Dev Goss. Mavs are taking no autographs. The Raptors are taking May. The Pistons are taking Sherm. The Bucks are taking Rondo. Not Rando, Rondo. The Cavs are taking Mo. 76ers are taking Tucker Locks Up. Heat Check is taking Splash Edition. And Knicks Gaming is taking Original Malik. That is your round 1 draft. Let's get to round 2, man. Let's run it up. Like I said, for round 2, we're going to be running through these. I'm not playing around. I'm not even going to give too much backstory on it. So just be ready for round 2. Kings guard. They need a 2 guard. Kel Mav is the best after Malik and Scene and Splash off the board. Kings guard takes Mel, Kev Mel, a.k.a. formerly known as Maverick. Jazz is up. They need a 2 guard. They want to make that connection, that GFG connection. They're taking Lottie right there. Lottie. Shout out to Lottie. New York's in the building. Next up, Pacers. They need a PG or power forward. I believe J Boy plays power forward. This is who they're going to go with. J Boy go crazy. Now, I could be wrong on his position in here, but I believe he plays power forward. But J-Boy go crazy, goes to the Pacers. Mavs. Now, this is where they're going to take a power forward or a 2. But I have Bully 2K going to the Mavs. Bully 2K. Forgive me on the spelling. I could be wrong about the spelling. But I have Bully 2K going to the Mavs. Spelling and positions in this is all messed up. So please forgive me. But I have Bully 2K going to the Mavs. Next up, we have Bucks Gaming. This is where they're going to take a hometown kid. Who's the best hometown kid that we know outside of Lavish? Who had the prospect profile? Slay Island. Slay Island, welcome to Bucks GG. Welcome home. 15 minutes from your crib, baby. That's called life. Next up, we have Grizzlies. Grizzlies need everything. But they got their point guard of the future. So I believe here is where you take J-Rod. Shout out to J-Rod. He's going to the Grizz. Forgive me on the positions. Like I said, positions are not correct. But if you know who I'm talking about, you know what position they play, they'll be playing for the team. Obviously, it won't be PG because they already have BP. All right. So next up, we have Celtics. Celtics need a sharp right here. The best sharp that money can buy. That's left. Easy money low. Easy money low. Welcome to the Celtics. Next up, we have Magic Gaming. This is if all things go right, my boy might actually dance on stage. That's Daddy Jonah, a.k.a. Jonah, because I don't like calling him Daddy either. I feel you on that, Scott Cole. Real Reezy. This is the player that he wants. If he can get him, his life is complete. He might even try to take him first round, but Real Reezy falls right here to me. To the Magic, because I just believe that he's not a first round talent in that respect. Hawks Talent GC. They need somebody good. Go with their front court. Rando, welcome to Hawks Talent GC. Simple. Next up, we have Nets Gaming Crew. This is where they just take J Money, man. J Money is a player that I see going to the Nets Gaming Crew at this pick in the second round. Next up, we have the Timberwolves. They're going to need a 2 guard at this point. Chatty Nick, welcome to the Timberwolves. Like I said, I'm flying through the second round because, you know, I don't want to waste people's time. Lakers Gaming. They need a lock. Best lock available. Strainer. Strainer, welcome to the Lakers. Is a perfect fit for what they already have. Is a PG, center, and power forward. Simple. Next up, we have Wizards District Gaming. They need a secondary ball handler to go with JT. But the JT can play more of the 2 this year. Probably what will happen because he'll be getting boxed. Lavish. Welcome to Wizards District Gaming. Next up, we have Raptors Uprising. They're taking a 2 guard. Best available 2 guard that's not in the top 5, but we'll get a spot here. It's Phenom. Salute to Phenom. You made it, baby. You're in. You're in. Next up is Blazers 5 Gaming. They need a lock. Best available lock available at this point in the draft is Follow the God. Follow God. Welcome to B5. All the way to that West Coast, baby. And that completes round 2 of the mock. Let me give you the player breakdown. All right, here's your round 2 recap. We have Kings guard taking Kel Mav. Jazz taking Lottie. Pacers taking J-Boy Go Crazy. The Mavs taking Bully 2K. The Bucks taking Slay Island. Grizz Gaming taking J-Rod. Celtics Gaming taking Easy Money Low. Magic getting their guy that they wanted. from day one, Real Reezy. Hawks Talent taking Rando. Nets Gaming Crew taking J Money. T-Wolves taking Chatty Nick. Lakers are taking Strainer. Got the lock that they need at the right position at the right time. Lavish going to Wizards District Gaming. Raptors taking Phenoms, getting their shooter. I think he changed his name for the draft. I think he's straight Phenom now. And Blazers 5 taking the last available great lock and follow the God. Thank you for watching my mock draft 2.0 or mock draft 2. I'll be dropping mock 3 either the date of the draft or the day before the draft, the night before the draft. But thank y'all for coming through. Let me know if I got things wrong or right. I'm sorry if I have certain plays out of certain positions. I just had to do it really. This software is something I'm not used to, so please forgive me on that. But I'm out of here. Deuces!
These haters on my body, shake them off. I can never lose. What you thought? What they thought? I can never lose. What you thought? Ooh.